look at the opportunities that we've gotten, I know personally that I would not have gotten to come to Arizona just out on a whim as a family vacation, but the opportunities that we've been given economically to get out here and be sponsored by our county YF&R and by the North Carolina YF&R have given us the chance to learn about agriculture on the other end of our nation, and we probably would have never got that opportunity if it hadn't have been for them.
And every state in the United States is completely different, but I think it's important as a young farmer rancher member to understand those different states and see those different states. So when we're at national conferences or at the American Farm Bureau doing policy review, we can understand where those states' concerns are coming from by being able to experience and understand by talking to the farmers and ranchers here and being able to see what they are going through and their challenges versus our challenges.
One of the great things about being an ag teacher is taking us back to the high school students and showing them the differences in agriculture, not just across our state, which is a beautiful, wonderful state, but coming out to Arizona and showing them how they do things out west, and making them understand like there's a whole lot more problems that we don't see on a daily basis in North Carolina.
Come on, cows!
As far as the industry tours themselves, I've taken a lot of notes on how their irrigation's working, how they're doing everything, because I'd like to glean any of that information back from my own self, either at the house with Christmas trees or in the classroom with students. There's so many different things to learn. So I think that's one of the best things that I can say about the YF&R is just continue to find ways to advance not only your property, your farm, but help others around you as well. But advocating for agriculture, that's also a huge thing.
I think it's important because there's just the fellowship to start with. I mean, we're getting to know all these people from all the way across the state. I mean, at a conference you get to talk to them and work with them, but when you really spend a whole week with them, I mean, you learn a lot about people like that, and it's neat to see all this with them, and they ask different questions than you would think about. And I mean, everybody has a different point of view on stuff, so they look at things different ways sometimes, and I really like that and really enjoy the fellowship with everybody.
It's honestly a fantastic opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for Farm Bureau for allowing us this opportunity. I've been allowed to network with other farmers in North Carolina and come and look at agriculture, from a different lens at another state, seeing what challenges they're facing.
Coming from a dairy farm in the past, it's really nice to see where the technology has led these people and just the vast size of them. I mean, we were small potatoes compared to some of these people out here, and it's just amazing to see the size of them.
I like the ranches just because of being a livestock person myself. I like to go to the ranches and see how they operate, and the vast amount of land that they have to operate on is just amazing.
I would always recommend coming on these trips. Every state is different, but every part of agriculture is different. But as the mission of Farm Bureau of being unified in one voice, you're really able to see how each independent part of agriculture plays a role, its significance in that role, but being able to be unified all together as being active and part of American Farm Bureau, as well as your state Farm Bureau.